Congratulations. A statistic I saw recently was that 90% of teachers use their own funds to supply their classrooms. And that's really understandable, right? Because you get in there, you see what the kids need, and you get super excited about it. And so, oh, I've got 20 bucks for my birthday, I've got this, I've got that, I can just buy it on my own if I can't get it from the school, right? Well, there is actually a lot of money out there that you can get to help supplement what you're doing in your classes. All you need to do is be able to identify what you need and express it in the right forum. So what I want to talk to you about today is where to share what you need with others so they can give you money. And here are a couple common sources. We're not going to cover all of these. I'm going to give you some links, but we're going to talk today specifically about the easy internet searches, or like the, we'll get you in just a minute. Well, let me just show you. I'm going to send this presentation to you just so you have these links. Here are your school district's links. Everybody but I think Preston's Wasatch. So here are some local businesses around here that are willing to help out. You just go to these websites and can apply. And even the US government has this huge site with tons of resources. The thing was, as I was going through all of these resources for the first time, I kind of felt overwhelmed because there were so many places. And so what I did is I talked to one of my friends over in Nebo School District, and she recommended these 3 websites, and she's had success at this one. She got a grant for a couple $100. So what we're going to do is, in just a minute, I'm going to have you choose one of these websites and go and play on it, looking for some specific things. But just to help you choose which one you want to look at today, here's kind of an FYI. Okay, so 100% for Kids, this is a Utah-based program. This is some Utah credit unions got together and they wanted to fund you. And 50% received grants from this site. I think this was from last year. So there's a 1 in 2 chance. Just think of it, if there was a drawing for an iPad and only 1 person signed up, would you sign up for it? So there's a 1 in 2 chance that you could get that. Donors choose and adopt a classroom. Those are nationwide. Donors choose, I included this one because there have been a lot of celebrity endorsements. This is First Lady, Oprah Winfrey, yes.
I showed them this one briefly, and I got mine funded on this in less than a week.
On
Donors Choose, yeah. It was like a $500 project. And
that's awesome.
You can also send out links to family. Like I just posted a link on Facebook and like 3 people off Facebook donated and they matched the money, so.
Yeah.
That one's really easy.
Yeah. And this one's nice. I was looking at it, we'll have to look at it in a second, but if you really wanted to, like if you were going to buy something anyway, like an iPad for your classroom, you could get all the donors you could and then just put in the remaining amount.
Yeah, there's no harm in just trying.
Yeah. Yeah, get as much money as you can, and then that just saves you X amount of dollars. And 70% receive grants. This is nationwide. It's a little bit lower in Utah. I was checking the stats. So I think it would probably be a little bit closer to this number for Utah specifically, but yeah, there's been success. And then Adopted Classroom's been around a while. This is the highest percentage who received funding, but this number indicates some funding. Okay, so I checked the average, and it's $224 average. As of right now, for this last school year. So there's a 3 and 4% chance of getting some money just from going to the site. Just so you know, I'd probably apply to multiple places. Like if you wanted to start your reading library for this next year, maybe ask for some money from these guys, some money from these guys, some money from these guys. And then your odds are that you're going to get at least part of it. Okay, so each one of these is set up in a different way. So I wanted to even just ask you, like, what are your questions? But it's different for every single site. They kind of just establish their own rules. So what I want you to do is actually choose one of these sites and just kind of play around on it for a minute. So what I want you to do is 2 things, basically. Go in and look and see what other people are doing, what are they applying for, and how persuasive is their application. And then look at an application that you would actually fill out. See what information would be required, and think about things that you could ask for. So what we're going to do is I'm actually going to turn the time over to you for about 5 minutes to play around on those sites and look again at a sample grant application, and then look at an application that you would fill out. And then we're going to come together, and I want to ask you which site you chose and what you found, okay? So again, here are the sites. Go ahead and choose one of those. And then once you've chosen, let me go and flip over to the questions. Okay, and I'll just kind of come around and address any one-on-one questions.
If anyone has questions about Donors Choose.
What did you ask? Because I feel like I don't know what I need.
Yeah,